we've got a call now from Dwayne on the line. Hey there, Dwayne, what's your question tonight?
Hey, Dwayne.
I was just curious as to why insurance companies take so long to reach a settlement long after, everything has been confirmed that they were, guilty. That person that they represent was, was the cause of accident.
Yeah, well, welcome to my world. That's this is what they do. This is one of the tricks that insurance companies play. They try to wait you out, and then a lot of times, right before the 2-year statute of limitations, they'll say, "Well, we don't have any coverage for you," and so then you're stuck, with a week left to find a lawyer that can take on this case. And but again, they're making money on your money. The money that you've paid on premiums, a lot of times, is sitting in their account. They're making interest on that money. And so, the bottom line is they don't want to pay you. And as far as, why does it take so long? You may have a different opinion as to the value of the case than they do. That's why you need to get a lawyer involved to tell you what's reasonable in your situation.
But I know, oftentimes I feel like you are probably stuck between a rock and a hard place because, you've got the delays that are going on,
right,
and then you've got the client on the other end that says, I need the money now. I've
right,
got bills, I've got medical bills, I need that check, and you're trying to, calm people down and tell them, if you wait just a little bit longer, your case will be worth more.
Right.
Talk
Yeah.
a little bit about some of these conversations I'm sure you have all the time.
I have them all the time because a lot of times when people are injured, if you've got a great job and they pay you while you're out, wonderful. But a lot of people do not have such a luxury. And while they're not working, they're not making any money. If you're not making any money, you can't feed your family, can't pay the power bill. And so, a lot of times they call us constantly, when are you going to settle my case? Well, it's not ready yet to settle your case. And I had a guy years ago, they were only offering maybe a third of what the value of the case was. And I said, no, we're not going to take that. And he said, you either take it or I'm getting another lawyer because I need money in my pocket now. And so you just never know what the situation of someone is. A lot of people don't have more than a month's savings. Some people don't have any savings. And so they need the money and they need it now. And the insurance companies, of course, know that. And they're just trying to wait you out, and then pay you as little as possible.
Well, and there's also, I think, a public perception too, because there's so many ads. I mean, all over the place.
In a check, get a wreck, or in a wreck, get a check.
It makes it sound like it's this fun thing to do and fast and all this money you're going to get. And I think there's kind of a false perception that.
Oh, people come to me all the time and say, "Oh, this is supposed to be a fast, ordeal, right?" No, it's not. You got to go through the process, get the medical records in, investigating it, and so it's not one call, that's all, or in a wreck, get a check, or it's just that easy. It doesn't work that way.
Yeah, I mean, it could take years, right?
It could. They typically don't take that. A typical car wreck may take a few months or 6 months, but if the other side's not playing ball at all, if they're denying the claim, then your only recourse is to file suit, and that takes about 2 years typically. So this is not all fun and games like a lot of lawyers that come on TV. What they're trying to do is get you to dial their number and get you in, and they can tell you all kind of things. They want you to sign on that dotted line, and so they tell you a lot of these things that make you think, oh, this is going to be an easy process. And sometimes it could be, sometimes it's not.
All right.